Hi, this is Terry from Sweet Pea Papers, Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, the Junk Journal Tutorials and More Facebook group, and the ko-fi.com/Sweet Pea Papers shop. Now the Ko-fi is spelled ko-fi.com/Sweet Pea Papers. And if you go over there, there's memberships available that give you discounts. The silver membership gets you free video series that you can't get just on regular YouTube. Plus you get 20% off the shop. The bronze level gets you 10% off of the shop, and so on and so forth. Okay, so when we left off in video 6, we had done page 10, and this is page 10 with all the cards clipped, so I know what to put the glaze on. And so now we're going to do page 11, which is going to be kind of fun, I think. Okay, so here's page 11. Okay. Why is this on here? Okay. Right. I forgot to ink that. So this is going to be our page. And we're going to make an altered paper clip. I'm going to put a charm on it, but I don't have a charm right now. We'll put the bulb pin on though. We have to. Okay, so there's our paper. And we don't need that anymore right now. So now the first thing we need to do is make the base of the altered paper clip. So we're going to take this paper, and we're going to fold a piece in half. Is that long enough? I'm going to leave the top part sticking out. Should make the fold just a little bit further down. I don't want it to be too long, but I don't want it to be too short either. I want it to be the length of that longer part of the paper clip. And I'm going to use this paper clip because it's already kind of open a little bit. And I'm just going to clip it on here. And you see what I was looking for? I want the paper clip to stick out. That's how we're going to hook our charm on. Let's see. Yeah, like that. Then we want it to be can hold this up to the light and see. Yeah, that's okay. Then I want this to be, do I want it to be this wide? No. And I want to use this end. It's got more color. I want it to be that wide. I don't want it to be that much longer than this one. Let's do it from this side. We want to make sure that we cover up our paper clip. And make sure it's straight. I don't think I'm making it long enough. I may have made it too long. Let's cut it off, and then if we need to make it shorter, we can. Okay, and then to allow this to stick up, we need to make a hole in this. So what you want to do is take your regular hole punch, okay? You want to punch half a semicircle. So you only want to go in halfway. You want to be in the center. Okay, make a notch. Easy peasy. So then we're going to slide this over. Just double checking for size. We're going to slide this over. This is a little bit harder than it normally is because we're leaving the little hole poked out, and I want to make sure everything's lined up. Okay, so then we'll open this. Don't open it too far. You don't want your paper clip to not stick out. open this, and we're going to glue this to this. I haven't done one of these in a while. That's why it took me a little while to get it kind of measured out. And be generous with the glue. I mean, don't do it so that it's never going to dry. But make sure it's going to hold around the paper clip. And you're going to have a bump, okay? Make sure those two are glued together. And then flip it over, open this up, and do the same thing. And I used the pretty side of the paper to make this folded part, that even though it technically wasn't going to show, but you'll see that it does show a little bit right there. So if we just use junk paper or cream colored paper or something, then it would not have worked out very well. Now I'm going to take, I think I can do it. There we go. Make it a little spiffier looking. Make sure we haven't glued it shut. And I'm going to ink it. Now, this is the part I've never done before. Now, I like to open the paper clip up a little bit. When I make sure, see, this is oozed out, so it's trying to glue it together. We don't want that. So be sure to check that. Yes, that had oozed out. Okay, and then I'm going to open it a little bit so that it's easier to slide it down on the page. So you just want to go in between where the papers are glued together. Here's your two papers. And then just kind of pull the paper clip apart a little bit gently so it's a little more open. You can always squeeze it back a little bit if you've opened it a little bit too far. Okay, now we can look and see we do have a lot of fussy cut fairies, don't we? Don't think any of them are small enough. Wow, look at that little jewel. And then we'll have to glaze both sides of this. could have maybe picked something with a little bit more contrast, but okay. I'll flip it over. Let's see if we have a teeny weeny butterfly or moth. They gave us moths, but no. I think that's too much jam down there. I think we'll just put our little fairy on here. Okay. Helps cover up the bump. Where the paper clip is. Okay, now I'm going to take this paper and I think maybe I'll glue that to that. Guess I better cut it first if I'm going to ink it, huh? And it doesn't have to be perfect. Maybe. Oh, you know what? Never mind. Okay, let's touch these up. Now this we have to ink both sides. There's a lot of ink on that pad. Okay. We're not going to glue anything to the back. And I want to be able to write on this, so that's why I didn't make it match. That would be too much anyway. Okay. On the back side, what did I do with it? Take the center part. Didn't mean to make that big dark spot in the middle there. And I got this inker, this little brush. There's a set of 10. They're all different sizes. I don't know what the name of them were. It was a while back when I bought them. But they were all different sizes. And they were less than $10 for the 10 brushes. So it was a pretty good deal. Oops. Oops, gotta tap this off a little bit. I'm just gonna go around the edges a little bit. Just to make it look kind of fall-like. And just on the leaf areas. Okay. Still wish I had made that big splop in the middle of there, but oh well. Okay. And I think I've got a small piece left over. I don't know if I just did it in the center. This is as close as I can come to layering, I think. Closer to decorating. In fact, it is decorating. It's not layering at all. we're gonna put a hole in it. And then we're gonna take this, we're gonna ink it. This is a piece of ephemera that came like this. It had a little cream color right there, but my Scan and Cut decided to cut it out, which is perfectly fine with me. So I'm sure you can guess what we're doing. You know what I didn't do? Now, this is too big. There's a little boy right there. Boys don't have wings, so I'm not sure how they got gypped out of that one. I'm just going to arbitrarily cut it off. Then I'll probably stencil on the back. I'm not going to make you watch me do that. Just remember to kind of mix your colors. If you have a green that you like, you could put a little green on the stem if you wanted. It's fall, so I think leaving it brown would be fine. Okay, I got everything else inked. Okay, now let's center them the way we want. They don't have to be in the order we want them to be in. In fact, I'm going to line this one up on top because it's got the hole, and that way I can line the hole up and then I can put them in the order I want later. I just want to be able to see. Make sure you're punching the right end. think I want these two here, this one here, not like that. Now, I don't know if this is going to work or not. And we're going to put them on here, on the paper clip. Then we're going to hang the paper clip. There we go. And then we're going to hang the paper clip from the page. Well, I think that works out fine. I'm going to put a charm on the front. You know the drill when they get here. But that page, I'm going to glaze the pumpkins. And the pumpkins and the fairy and the butterflies. You know what I mean? So I'll take it back apart again. There's lots of pumpkins to glaze on there. And I'll glaze this page and all that good stuff too. Okay, so that'll be that page. This is page 11. Page 12 is very easy. We want something that the clip on the other side, when it's clipped over the page, is going to look fine. Can't even talk. So we're just going to put on a pocket at the bottom. I think we could do it like you would a library pocket. It was almost straight. Now it's still almost straight, but it is straighter. That way we can have this little cutout corner. And we can actually hang 2 bulb pins from the bulb pin and put a charm on each side. if and you know what I mean. There we go. Well, cool beans. Look how that worked out. So it's still wider than a regular tuck would be, but it isn't quite as wide as a regular gusseted pocket would be, or tuck. Okay. I think I forgot to ink this. So this is page 12. Nice and easy peasy after the other one, huh? Well, this one wasn't hard either. There was just a bunch of little moving parts. Okay. Let me see what I have for 13. Let's just stop at 40 minutes. And so these are our 2 pages, and I'll have to do a whole bunch of glazing on these 2 along with page 10. And so that's why I'm stopping here. I don't want to go any farther and make a whole bunch more. You know, we need words and stuff too. We need words on the previous 3 pages, so I don't want to get too far behind with that. So if this is too far over, because I believe the page opens on this side, obviously just slide your paper clip to wherever you want it to be. If you want it to be in the center, or if you want it to be this way a little bit so you can see it from the edge, then that's pretty cool too. You could even, you know, punch a hole in the side of one and put a charm on that, if you know what I mean. In fact, I think I might do that on this one. It's pretty big. Okay. All right. Well, that's going to be it for this video, and I will see you in the next video. And I want to thank you for hanging out with me, and yeah, have a great day. Okay. Bye-bye.